Greetings, I am Captain Mostly Sadness, and this is Mostly Sadness. I don't know why. This has only happened to me one time before. But my microphone was not recording. I don't know why. Everything was plugged in, everything checked out afterwards. Happened to me during a Breath of Fire episode, and now it happened to me here. And I'm really sad about it because I had a lot of energy for this one. I was thinking, like, that was a good episode. I just talked about stuff in certain parts. Like, I had a good flow going. I was mentioning stuff about the channel and about, you know, my difficulty in recording in my older age and whatnot. All gone. It was one of those things where I just said a bunch of stuff for like 5 minutes and wasn't even exactly sure what I said because I was just flowing, man. It was just form of consciousness. All gone. So, as is when this happens, I usually end up having the episode be edited even more than I normally would, and that's probably what's going to happen here. So, we'll see, though. And I also have to, like, interpret what in hell I was thinking at the time. I don't always know what my actions are or what I was planning to do. But yeah, so that out of the way. Last episode, we got to Matatakai Village, the village of hunters. We met this, like, weird aggro barefoot dude that tried to beat me to death with a hammer. But I schooled him, because I am, after all, me. With a glorious headband thing and poncho. Ooh, so stamina drink is, it's cool. It makes you more powerful. It makes you kind of immune to a lot of stuns. It's a good item. It sells for a decent amount, also. Just surrounded here. At some point, I also make the discovery that you can see how much experience a weapon has by looking under the health bar of the weapon health bar. There's a little blue bar that shows you how much experience you have, so that's very cool, because now I don't need to, like, constantly go back and search. I just got gooed, I think, for the first time. So I do remember this. I just recorded this, so I'm trying to retain some of the memory. Like, I don't know why I'm searching around the item thing right now, but the banana heals you for a bunch, but it makes you thirsty, but I was like, I got gourds, so I'll just drink that, and then it won't matter. I'll have used a gourd anyway. And a weapon repair, cool. So I have a bunch of soap. Soap repairs goo. They can sell for, I think you buy them for like 100, which is, you know, it's a little bit pricey. But, yeah, I was able to de-goo myself without that much hassle. So, like, I guess a lot of the stuff I might be cutting out, like I want to show me getting the Atla, essentially, no matter what, but, I'm just sad. If it was like a low-energy episode, I wouldn't have been that sad that I lost it. And I'm also sad that I don't know what went wrong. I should probably just get a new headset, because that, like, something like that never happened with my other headsets. It's just, this one's a little bit weird. You gotta accept that. Hello. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A garden gnome for every day of the week. Thunder gem. Yeah, this is where I was like, I'm gonna go get like a mage slayer thing. So I figured I'd use the thunder gem. And you want to make sure it kills them. So you kind of want to, like, stab them a little bit. But unfortunately, he had a key instead. And it's not guaranteed, it looks like. You can sometimes kill someone with an item and they don't drop an item. I don't know if it's totally random or if it just has a higher chance, or if you have to kill them with a specific item to get their thing. But either way, anytime I try that this episode, it doesn't work. But alright, because I'm paranoid again that even this can't be heard, let's go back. And yeah, I'm gonna start editing stuff out from this point. Oh wait, let's see what this is first. Because I don't remember. Windmill 1. Watermill 1. Different than windmill. No windmills here. Only water. Rapid fire Atla acquisition, go! Earth B acquired. Poe's house acquired. Best one so far. And entrance. That is the entrance to the store that I was missing previously. So, I need to complete the store for it to open, but that's a big deal because I might finally be able to get Duran's feathers. Now, I'm slammed right into that goo. I'm showing this because that magic circle gave me pumped with energy. Pumped with energy is what the stamina drink does. I'm taking less damage. I don't even know if the goo affected me because I got that. It might cure things like that, which would be really cool. But yeah, I'm doing way more damage. It's hard for me to be stunned. I take less damage. It just makes you better in every aspect, essentially, these stamina drinks. They're pretty great. Definitely great for bosses. Pretty great for dungeons if there's ridiculous things there. I found Annie and a stairway. All right. Oh, that was a big cluster of Atla. Cool. And river, which is very important. I need to connect the river in order to get the Trent back, so very good. Ooh. Eh? Oh. I guess that's what it had to be. Alright, so, moving on. So, partially because I was so pumped with energy in real life before my dreams were destroyed, my dreams of having an episode completed in a timely manner was destroyed, I decided to go straight on. And murder all garden gnomes. That was just a side thing. It's a side thing in real life. Garden gnomes are creepy. I don't like them. Little old men invading your house. Or at the very least, your property. Okay. So he just threw something at me directly. And I was like, I better move the hell out. I think those are poisoned apples. So like if you get hit with them, you get poisoned. Because, you know, anytime someone throws food at you, I'm sure you've experienced this. You just eat it because, you know, you don't want it to go to waste. So you see it coming, it's about to hit you, you put your mouth in front of it, you get poisoned. But I have the poison amulet. It's just a little bit of damage. Don't matter. Map. Yeah, also, the gnome guys are way easier to take out with the slingshot. Because they like to constantly dodge. Like, even the melee ones, they like to constantly dodge out of the way. Also, here's first-person view. I don't use it, like, pretty much ever. I think during Duran, it might have actually been easier to hit him in certain circumstances if he had the skills, which I don't. Because you could aim where he was going to be instead of where he was, so that's why I kept on missing, unless I was under him. Ooh. That's the guy that drops by. I think it's the first time that I've showed it, right? Yeah. He's invincible in the air, though. You can't just shoot him out of this freaking ceiling. However, yeah, I gained enough experience to level there. But, yeah, they don't let you change the controls in first-person view to make up, and down, down. Instead, up is down and down is up, because that's apparently what people like, but I don't like it. So it's even less likely that I'll be using first-person view because I'll be aiming incorrectly, and it makes you vulnerable. I do like that they added it. It's a pretty cool feature in an action RPG like this to have a first-person view mode. But, no. And there's one situation where you don't have to use it, but with a different character it makes sense to use it, but not in combat. It usually just doesn't make sense to use it in combat. You have lock-on, for God's sakes. So, there is that. Now, I'm leaving... I guess I'm leaving that Atla, because I planned on coming back for the other... There we go. Duran's Feather. Very lucky that I keep on getting one, because once you have one, it sucks not to have one. Oh, boy. Once you have one, it sucks not to have one. I did not remember that happening. Which makes sense, because I sure as hell didn't see it coming at the time either. Hey! Excellent. Funds increase a little. I always wonder how much they give you. But without knowing exactly how much money I had beforehand and then checking, I wouldn't know. He just took massive damage because I have a lot of anti-flying things. So... And here I figured I'd be like, maybe it's this key. Not that I would have left, but pff, good job, Mick. Picked holy water. Not that I would have left, but, you know, just be nice to know whether I had to kill monsters. It's just when monsters are as easy to kill as they have been, you usually just kill everything, right? On my other playthrough, sometimes it was a little bit hard for everyone but the main character. It sucks when the characters are so uneven, because you kind of have to feed the other characters, like weaken up a monster, and then have the other character finish him to get the experience, or just go back to an old dungeon, which kind of sucks also. But that's actually the better option, just to go back. But then you're just grinding. You're not making any progress. You're just grinding. And it's nice. So far, I haven't felt the need to grind at all, because things have just worked out. Yeah. Alright. I can feel the frustration now. Like, just use the slingshot. Don't chase this idiot down. Bam. Slingshot at full. Shiny stone acquired. So yeah, we got rock and we got attack. That's good. Because I know I need rock. I think I need 15, so this doesn't cut it. At least 15. It could be 20 or something, but that times 3 attack is good. Because she's competitive. I feel confident in investing some of the better items in her character if she's going to do this much damage. Not the case in my other file, I can assure you. So then I just got to decide what to put on her next. I switched to ice because I was like, ugh, wind. Boring. Yeah, we got some beast power and some more rock because she needs more rock. And I'm probably going to need yet another rock. I say that, though. I like to just level up the weapons as if I'm going to evolve them and continue to use them, even when it's way more likely I'm going to find a better slingshot than the steel slingshot, which I keep on finding. At level 5, you can turn it into a gem that you affix to a different weapon and transfer 60% of the power from your old weapon to the new one. That's way more likely the fate of the steel slingshot, but gotta find a better slingshot before that happens. Yeah. I think I switched to him here because I figured he should get some more experience. Either that or I wanted to get the see, this is... I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking there either. That was pathetic. Pathetic. Bread me. Give me the carbs to cause harm to my enemy. Ah, I see my plan. My plan is to fumble around the menu. Alright, yes. I once again tried to get... Like, I guess this would have given me a plant slayer. And then I did that. But I wanna use all the... I used to just sell them. That's the other thing, by the way. There is a very expensive item in the item store when I finally open it. And because of that, I'm not going to be fishing for a while. There's another fish. Because the fishing bait sells for so much, if I want to get that item, I need to sell all of my bait. So after that, I'll probably start fishing again so that I can get... Probably not the crazy weapons, but I'd love to get gems. I'd love to buy them. Like any type of gem I want. It's probably the best way to level up your weapons, so... Fishing does make sense, despite the fact that it costs a bunch of cash just to get those gems. But... Another failure. Didn't drop anything, because he's a jerk. Maybe he's not weak to anything, and he couldn't drop, like, a normal buster. I don't know. Alright, how much more on this dungeon? Alright, I finished it without being a weird. Alright, a bunch of time has passed for me. What happened here, I actually went all the way to the exit, looked at my experience, realized I needed to kill one more guy to level, ran all the way back to the one enemy I just decided not to kill, and that was this. So, currently got MP3 +4 or +3, which is the highest level you can get, and Beast equipped. So, I mean, that works. Yep, let's do it. So I can now status break this weapon also and add it to a new weapon. I just need something better than that, like, crystal dagger thing. I don't want to make that my weapon. Pretty good. Things are, having a nice level 3 or level 5 weapon's good. Now, the bone dagger has the same attack at level 1 than at level 5, but that's another one where, like, I'm not going to use a bone rapier because the endurance is so terrible. That thing's made out of... It's made out of bone. It's made out of tissue bone. Now, I don't approve of any of that. But yeah. Back to Matatakai village, where it's going to be really hard to know. Like, at least in the dungeon, I kind of know what I was doing. But I don't know what it's really hard to know my intentions when I'm, like, building a thing. Like, what am I thinking here? I do have a lot of stuff. So that's going to be kind of annoying. So we got Poe's house. I got 2 torches and 3 torch slots, I say. the entrance to the owl house, I can actually go in there. That is the most important thing. I get why you did that past me. Look, there's a staircase and everything. Isn't it so lucky to get a shop early on? Like, what could happen besides back breaking? Ooh-hoo-hoo. Oh, so you're a new face. I'm Mr. Mustache. I own this store. Welcome. I don't know what voice I gave him last time. This is the only store in Matatakai Village. Ooh, it's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. Let's see. Well, thanks. Now listen carefully. I need water all around the store. And then he's going to open. So I need to surround the shop in water. That's what I don't know why he's constantly saying no to me. Stop shaking your head. But yeah, I don't have enough river for that. There's enough river to reach all the way from the canal to the Trent, obviously. But there's extra river that you can put around a house. And that's pretty much it. You're not going to get much more than that. So we got a sign. I don't have his roof, though. If I had his roof, the store would open, and I could get all the Duran feathers I could ever want. Which is infinite. That's how many I want. So I'm going to start making the river here. It needs to go from the waterfall all the way to the other side of the map. And we got a water mill. There ain't no windmill here. This is all about them water mills. I don't have the watermill wheel, however, so I don't think it's going to do anything. Well, there we go. That is the chief's house, Chief Baron. I know this is where his house is supposed to go for his request, by the way. So, that's already done. And I happen to have Baron as well, so. And your sign. And your torch. I don't have your weird stick, though. This is cows? Cacaos. Cacao. Poe and Annie out. Nope. No cacao. I do have Poe, though, and I have his house. I don't think I've noticed yet, though. But I'll notice soon. I remember noticing. Ah, yes, laundry. Put him... Yeah, these houses aren't necessarily going to stay there. In fact, I'm sure that some will need to move, but it's nice to put them together at first. When they come back, it'd be good if they're next to their neighbors. Unless they hate their neighbors, but no one's told me specifically that that they hate anyone, so... Oh yeah, that'd be good. Now you can actually not have to walk all the way around. I'm considerate. Bam. Mage Slayer. For killing all your gnomes. And I just cut out the part where I looked for chests in the water mill, because there were none. I'll check back when it actually has a wheel and is functional and may actually give me something. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from? Oh, Norun. No wonder you're wearing such plain clothes. A man should wear a good hood. Unfortunately, before I could ask him the questions that matter about his house, it turned into the afternoon, so of course he warped away. Presumably into his house, but I'll have to talk to this joker instead. You don't seem to be from around here. Well, if you're new here, you should go see Trent first. Hello. My name is Poe. I hunt here at the village. Nice to meet you. How should I rebuild? I like to be near the peanut pond. I can sleep well after I dip in the water there. Eh? You want to know where it is? Look at Matatakai Village real closely. It should be easy to spot. So yeah, it's a location that I'm unable to move. It's right there. So that's where he wants to go. Here, what do you need for your house? Starts to feel restless when I don't have laundries hung on my clothesline. Can you do something about that? So I only have one laundry. And I already put it into a house, but until a house is completed, you can actually just lift an item from one house and put it to another. The implication here is a little bit weird, just due to the fact that you'd think their laundry would be different. Like, I doubt they care about a torch, but, like, I don't know if Cacao... I don't remember who Cacao is, but does he wear the same animal corpse around his neck? Then I'm assuming that's your laundry, is just animal corpses. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, that's what I did. I stole his laundry. He's not going to say anything about it. Maybe they do all wear the same thing. I haven't been paying attention. They might wear all the same, like, fur, and then just have a different animal around their face. I'll pay attention. We'll figure this out. Then your laundry is indeed interchangeable unless the other guy's a lot bigger than you. Into the Baron's house, where I presume that is where he teleported. Yep, there we go. I can show you how old he is. I can use the old man glare. Old man glare. Hey, what do you need for your house? Don't forget the roof. It doesn't rain in Matatakai village, but a mayor's house needs a roof. Something about dignity. I couldn't read fast enough. Sorry, but all I can do is tell you about the old days. That's what he'll tell me stories if I fix this house. I believe it is necessary, though, for the story to continue that he tells me those stories. He tells me pertinent information, and honestly, it's pretty important. That and getting the water supply back to the tree is in fact paramount. Now what am I plotting here? I have no idea. Ah. I was very thirsty. Gotta get rid of that stone. I hate the stones so much because you can't even sell them. Ugh. Alright, yeah, we're going right back into it, huh? If I sound surprised as to what I'm doing, it's because, again, I don't remember. Yeah, okay, so whenever you see that there are no Atla, it's almost guaranteed that it is going to be... I mean, it's either going to be a weird boss stage where something weird happens, or it's going to be a limited territory where you can only use a character that is not Cross. Note, as far as I know, there are no limited territories where you can only use Cross, so that would also be bad, because if you die in one of these territories, you have to leave. You can't use stand-in powder, which I don't even know if I've explained at this point. However, I mean, this stage was really hard for me in my other playthrough. I remember. But... I probably didn't have the default slingshot, but I probably had a very low-level steel slingshot. This one's a high-level steel slingshot. Not incredibly high-level, but good enough. So, I like it. I had to leave in between where I leveled up my sword, basically, last dungeon. I went to a specialist to get my taxes done because they've become too complicated for me to do them myself properly. Especially when Patreon doesn't send you a $10.99, but whatever. They were very helpful. Now I can be confident that everything's done right, but I have, it's very confusing. But, like, whereas the last time, even at the beginning of this video, and the original recording, I had so much energy, and right now I am so tired. Like, the difference is ridiculous. But I know that if I wait to record the rest of this till tomorrow, I will have no chance of remembering anything that I was doing. And that would be lame. So, you get the whole roller coaster. You run the roller coaster with gnomes that have knives. As a anthropomorphic cat girl, it used to be a regular cat and is now shockingly accurate with the slingshot. Like, to the point where I'm convinced that as a cat, she probably trained in some type of regular cat slingshot equivalent. Like, perhaps she waited for morning dew to collect in plants and then bent them back and let them go, lobbing the dew at mice. And in the temporary confusion, the mice were done. Official backstory of Luna confirmed. We're the warp. See, I don't think I've gotten many of the keys, so these guys have keys. I bet that was a key that I remember. Look at this drunken fun guy. That's right. That wasn't a death spin, that was a drunk, dumb spin. Alright, cool. Definitely got him now. I mean, the hope is... I don't remember. The hope is that I don't have to go up there, but I seem to remember going up there, so... Wee! Probably didn't expect me to pop up here, did you? I did go to that other part of the map, only to find that it was a map. And of course it was. I didn't have the map yet, and there's only one treasure chest left, but... Alright, I came here for two reasons. One was to sell all my stuff, And now I can buy a gold, so if I die again, you only lose gold that's on you, like half of it. But if you have gold bars, you keep it. It just takes up inventory space. Plus I needed more repair powder, and I can only buy them here. The gooey peaches and the throbbing cherry are also dumb, so I got rid of those. Stand-in powder... Again, I don't know if I explained it. When your character dies, if you have stand-in power, you can just switch to another character. So it's really good to have at least one. Revive powder lets you revive a character that has died. So if you have revive powder and stand-in powder, you're fine. That time when I died at Duran's, if I had stand-in powder, would have been fine. Also, so I'm selling my fishing stuff. I don't think I talked about this. I keep getting distracted. I'm selling my fishing stuff because there's an incredibly expensive item in Matatakai Village, and I'm gonna get it this time. And the only way I'll be able to afford it is if I sell my fishing lures. After I get the item, I'll probably start fishing again because I want gems. All right, and I'm not going to say any more because I think I might have said it at the beginning of the video. I'm sorry. That was like 6 hours ago. I don't remember, and I'm feeling loopy. I'm feeling like episode 7 Plants vs. Zombies loopy. I'm probably gonna lie right down when I'm done recording this, damn it. I haven't even edited the 2 episodes before this episode because I wanted to make sure that my talking was close to this recording. Stupid mound of dirt A. This village has 2 gigantic mounds of dirt that are really annoying to place when the river's in, and the river has to go across like the middle of the village, so meh. Laundry. Now I don't need to be trading laundry with people. Aw, indignantly kicked in the face by a mage gnome. Not how I wanted to spend my ever. At least it's like the first water hole I found in a while. It's a hole with water in it. Hello. And smash. Delicious chocolate orange is mine, filled with benches. Or was that it was a branch. That's, I might be able to complete the old man's place, because I think that's his branch. Ha! No cat will get kicked by your kick. Whee! Wag, 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 wag. Look at that tail wag. Smash! Smash! Oh, she's so good now. This is great. Oot! So this is the first time I've encountered this guy. He has a big present and a small present. I think the big present is often a weapon, and the small one is not, but I'm not sure because I was like, big present, because maybe I'll get a slingshot. And instead, I was met with an anti-goo amulet, which is not great, but, you know, it's okay. It works just like the poison amulet. You put it on, it protects you from a certain number of goo attacks before exploding on your chest or your pocket or your neck. I don't know where you keep amulets. Probably your neck. Like, they droop down. It's a little bit weird that she's still wearing her collar. Also, isn't it a bit weird that she had a collar? That means she wasn't a stray. Does she have no desire to get back to her humans who put the collar on her? I never questioned this before. But maybe I wasn't tired enough to question it. Now that, I don't get what that means, status of equipped weapon is changed. Does that literally mean it just changes the stats? I don't know. What were the stats before? It's hard to say. I'm gonna have to look up what that does exactly. I'm probably gonna forget. Yeah. Skipped an elite. Oh my. No. I don't like my radishes to fight back or to exist. Actually, I don't know if I hate radish. I don't know what a radish tastes. I had Stardew's first Stardew's first crop for the first time ever last weekend. A turnip. I'd never had a turnip before. They kind of just taste like sweet carrots. In fact, if I had a choice between a carrot and turnip, I think I'd go turnip. But I don't know if I really like either of them all that much. Oh. Well, oh well, one. Well, one. Bam! Stamina drank. Get your stamina drank on. Alright, be something good. Don't you disappoint me. A river! Very, very good. Monsters are pumped with energy. Very dangerous. You notice he's only taking 8 damage. It's brutal. They do more damage, they take less damage, and they suck, and I hate them. Okay, that didn't last very long for him. He started taking regular damage after a little bit, so interesting. So he took half damage. I was supposed to be doing 16 to him. I was doing 8. Barato. Watermill. I think there's only 2 watermills. I don't know why it's well 1 and well 2 though. If there's different watermills and it's not watermill 1 and watermill 2, but you know. Maybe the wells are different. So there we go. The first few hits, he was. Oh my god! I leveled up again. She's a beast. I'm telling you. All right. All right. I've decided that was legit. I trust you past me. I trust you. Status break now acquired. The second I get a better slingshot that's not made out of bones, because that wouldn't be a better slingshot, this thing is going to get status broken, turned into a gem, affixed to the new slingshot, and then true stardom will hopefully be achieved. That's the plan anyway. Yeah. I do wonder what the steel slingshot turns into, but not enough. There's basically a flow chart where, the pumped-up Mimic killed Luna instantly. So here's the showing of stand-in powder. I have stand-in powder. It's used. Now I'm me. Looks like I was temporarily pumped up. That was interesting. Yeah, that just did 81 points of damage to her. She only has 70 health. He's no longer has the pumped up effect, so that's good, considering he did bite me. He wouldn't have killed him anyway, though he has more than 71 HP, but brutal. If I wasn't at the end of this dungeon, I would likely use a revive powder to bring Luna back, but it doesn't matter. If I go to the surface, she'll be fine. So, alright. Back to the village. Luna's revived. Based on the play timer, I doubt I do too much more, but let's say. Now the clothes. Now, just in case I'm wrong, this really was Chow Cow's clothes. I know you got it. No, you got to switch them. There you go. This is perfect. And there you go. Yeah. I don't want him to get angry. It's very important. I remember how important that was. And do I even realize that I have the mayor's twig? I don't know if I do. Let's put down well 1. Much better than well 2. Well 2 is a copycat. I don't approve of copycats. Unless they innovate on the original, then, you know, it's gray area. River song. Here's where I thought that if you connected it, like, it would start to slowly fill up, but they need to open that door before the river starts flowing, otherwise it's just dry, so doesn't actually matter where you start. The river is going to be just as dry until everything's connected, so no, you should move that there. But yeah, I obviously need a lot more river pieces before it is done. Fire gem. But yeah, I think that's it. It's probably it. Yeah, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you the episode that I wanted to give you, but just so you know, I think it was wonderful. Hopefully this one was fine too. Who knows? I'll see you guys next time. Later.